Give our body time to rejuvenate itself. Our bodies should be rejuvenating themselves. Look, let me talk to y'all. And I'm going to make this one real quick. I want to talk about counterfeit humans also. I know what you're saying. Counterfeit humans, what are those? Counterfeit humans are all over the land. Matter of fact, it's more counterfeit humans than there are actual human beings that are indigenous to this timescape. Okay? This time, space. You know, there are a lot of counterfeit humans. How are they produced? They're actually produced in laboratories. Yes, look it up. Your shadowy governments, your dark governments, look it up. They have the ability to create these beings, okay? When you're in there getting these teeth extracted and you're in there having these surgeries, they want to keep the material that they have extracted from your body so that they can produce, okay, with your DNA, counterfeit humans. You said, Mama, what is the purpose of a counterfeit human? What's the purpose? The purpose of it, okay, is to use it for a selfish need, a need to, I like the way Self Lewis said it, a need to keep the matrix from collapsing, okay? Oh, that would be very dreadful for the children of the matrix, now wouldn't it? Because the children of the matrix rely on the matrix in order to survive. With no matrix, they die. They die. Okay? That's why I was talking about that Pope. Because when that Pope dies, he extracts the energy from women. Because he's the father of the matrix. You know, and I mean, that's just the way I see it. I mean, when I got a book with that Pope, all of the popes look alike. They all have that sinister look in their eyes. Okay? There's nothing sweet and kind about them. They are infecting the bodies of the young, and that's what the demon wants. The demon strives harder and most to get the bodies of the young, because they know that that's a good host that they can live in for a good extended amount of time. Once it has torn down the bodies of certain beings, especially the Pope, because they're growing older, they need energy and food from some other source. And what other greater source to get it from than the young, underaged young men and children? Okay, so now the food for the entity has been ensured for probably what, another so many years, versus infecting something old. That's why you will find it happens here too. It's taboo, but it happens a lot in other countries where it's okay to marry 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, because that demon. See, that demon's going to tell you what it wants. Like if you're sitting up late at night and you want some potato chips, you got to have that salt real bad. That demon is speaking to your central nervous system. And it's saying, I want to feed. Or if because they say, oh, you can use salt and everything, and salt it will propel, you know, entities and stuff. It depends on what salt you're using. Yes, black salt. But it loves to create a feed off of that other salt. Okay? So that's why a lot of your baths are not working. So you'll have a lot of men that will crave the very young. And it's really not of him. It's just the fact that he is being brainwashed to do so. That's why a lot of men say, I don't know what came over me. I don't know what caused me to do this, because this is not in my nature to do this, you know. And it's just like I couldn't control myself. Yes, because you are being manipulated by a demon that needs a host, okay? And they crave younger host far more than they do anything else. Cause think about it. If I wanted to be a host, you want to be a host to something, you a spirit. When you would love to have a body, but ain't nothing like having a young body to live in. Because then guess what? You get a chance to hang around for a while. Right now, if your eyes could really see what was really around you, you probably would be frightened to live. Because there are a lot of things around us that we cannot see. The human eyes don't have the ability to see it. Y'all need to look up the pygmies because they are very supernatural beings. They can see stuff that we can't see. With these locks aid me with the ability to see things that most cannot see, that I could not see beforehand. The longer they get, the more I see. Light swarming around the place. I wanted to share with y'all. I noticed that, like, when when I get notifications, you know how your notification bell go off on your cell phones and your tablets and stuff and everything. I can see the light hit my come straight out and hit my device just before we get here, and then it goes off. So I already know that it's coming because I can actually see the light shoot out like that, you know, and come and give the information and stuff. So I could see signals all over the place. If you could only see what was around you, depending on what level you are on or what length your hair is on, that is, if you believe that these are extensions to the unknown, you know, to the mystical. People with very, 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 very long hair and long nails can actually see a lot of things on a whole nother level, because there are different levels to what can be seen and what can't. I don't expect for someone who's very new on the journey, that is not receptive to this, to understand the information, because there are people who are here that are not receptive, okay? This is only for the people who are receptive, and pretty soon we'll have a place where I can discuss this stuff into detail, because people are saying, Mama, we need this information, Mama. We don't need to be going all off in left field talking about things that don't matter. So we have to stay on point here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have to stay on point, and I do realize that I have clients that are watching me, and my reputation of how I carry myself is very important to me. Okay? And you know who you are. I did have somebody saying, Mama, who in the world you arguing with? Mama, don't be arguing with nobody. And see, I don't want people to lose faith in me and my work. You see what I'm saying? So we are bound by and have a duty as women to look out for each other and watch our behavior, mind our behavior. You know, we're this big circle. Some of these people are my allies, and some of these people are true diehard folks of the circle that will be like, Mama, what you need? You know what I'm saying? And the same here. And we're going to protect our circle, and we're going to continue to do what we were doing, and we will not allow any outside distraction to break or hinder the circle. It's not going to happen. Okay? And the information will continue to be shared with those who need it. Is that fair? Can everybody respect that? And if the people who can't respect that, please let me know. Now, anyway, so there are counterfeit humans that don't have souls, and their purpose is to make sure with those people, they're drones, they're soldiers, to continue to carry out the missions of keeping this jail together. Because without the jail, the children of the Matrix will perish. Just like the pygmies need the jungle. Without the jungle, they perish. You know, we call it the jungles or whatever, like it's a bad place. But that place is really paradise for those people. That's their home. You see what I'm saying? The Matrix is their home, these reptilians' home, and the jungle is their home over there, you know, for the pygmies. See what I'm saying? So we are out of sorts because we're not in our natural habitat, in our natural home. Hey, I'm doing a video. Okay, so anyways, So let's talk about that. So that's why we're dealing with counterfeit humans. These are the people that you look at and they give you this bewildered look, or they're looking on the ground and they just really can't seem to grasp what you're talking about when you say, hey, look, check this out. They're not able to see. They don't have sight, most of them. You know what I'm saying? They were not created to have sight. They were not created to have thought. They weren't created for sixth sense. So you got to understand this, okay? I hear a lot of people coming to me. I was trying to help my mom and I was trying to help all my family with this right here. I'm not trying to talk about your family, but not all of these people are authentic and they're beings here, okay? It's the truth. There are very few humans that still have the original DNA package to actually not, I don't want to use certified, but back them up as being, you understand what I'm saying, an authentic person, human with those sixth sense that we used to have. You know what I'm saying? We're actually remnants of who we used to be because we were very supernatural people. You know what I'm saying? We could just look at people and you just give the evil eye and it was like a boom, a hit. You can't do that stuff no more right now because you've been vaccinated. You've been, dismantled from being the original human that you're supposed to be. Okay, and so I wanted to talk about that because somebody was talking about how they were trying to help people to get on the bandwagon to this new reality. Everybody, we're not in the same reality. Hello? Just because you see Bobby Joe over there don't mean she with you, okay? Bobby Joe don't suppose her nervous system, okay, was not manufactured, you understand, to receive the information from the cosmos or from the divine like you want. Okay? So you got to get that in your head because you're wasting your energy. Like they're just like there will be some people who will come here to the channel and they may not be able to understand and receive the information. They may say you're nuts. Like I had a comment, somebody said you're slow. And I know for sure that this is someone at this point that is not ready for this material. That's just like there are some channels where I'm not ready for the material that they're serving. But rather than to make myself look like a fool, I'd rather keep my lips zipped because that means I don't have understanding. And the worst thing you can do is to do a lot of talking, like commenting on other people's channels because you don't understand. You see what I'm saying? And allow people to see that you are very naive and you just in a very you're not even ready for spirituality, in other words. Okay, so anyway, so it's best to, my mom says always best to do a lot of listening and very little talking, especially when you have moved from a circle to a larger circle, which I've gone to a larger circle where there is someone who knows a little bit more than me. My uncle always say, if you find yourself in a circle where you the smartest person in the circle, you need to move out of that. I'm in a circle where I'm not the smartest and the brightest crayon in the box. Hello? Okay? And that's a good feeling knowing that. Because your circle is a reflection of where you are on your journey. These demons want to keep you in poverty. The demon of poverty is on most of us. The demon of poverty robs you of all of your resources. It keeps you in a place where you can't never seem to get ahead. Getting ahead is like having 2 months rent up in advance. You always finding yourself just coming up with it at the last minute. That's just not a way to live. But that's how we live in. Whereas we're just asking the spirits, because see, they tricked us. See, the children of the matrix have tricked us into believing that just being grateful for the bare necessities are all that we need That's all we need, and to keep us satisfied. So when we are up war and we go to kicking and the fighting and looting and I want mine. So if they can just keep us complacent and keep us satisfied with the bare minimums of just getting by, and that keeps us quiet, and they can continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor, because we all are slaves. The masses are slaves, no matter what color you are or where you think your status is. You know what I'm saying? But that's the demon that they have unleashed on us. The demon of poverty. The demon of poverty keeps us lazy and stagnant and tired, and keeps us frustrated and keep us always scratching and scrounging. You understand? Also, like that project deal. Back in the days they called it the project. People lived in it. They were harnessing energy. Those demons were extracting energy forces from those individuals. It's far deeper than, it was just a place to hurry up and house a whole bunch of people, get them out their house. No, they were actually studying the behavior of training these people to be like that, to be what they call humbled and just satisfied with the bare minimums, and also preparing their offsprings for what we have right now. Look what we have. You just have a lot of people that are definitely under the control of mind control and propaganda and all of these other waves that actually send these subliminal messages to us to just be satisfied with going to church and just coming home and getting some rest to go back to work. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? So anyway, that demon of poverty is a bad demon to have on you, and we all have that demon on us. Most of us as masses, we have that demon on us. We got to break that demon. We have to get that demon off of us and say, hey, no, look, I deserve this. And they have all of their goons and their drones and their police officers that's continuously perpetuating this. People say, eventually we'll be in a police state. You're already in one. Don't even realize it. You could be pulled over, searched, and seized at any time and moment. You know what I'm saying? So that demon, like I said, he has us sacrificing ourselves. He have us where we're like talking about we're practitioners, and we can get people all kinds of supernatural gifts, and all kind of things that we don't have ourselves. See, that's a demon on you right there. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need to be giving nobody nothing. We ain't got ourselves. Even if you say you don't want it. I'm talking to practitioners. Even if you say you don't want it, don't try to give nobody nothing you don't want. Okay? Because that demon is feeding off of your energy. Okay? What do we want? What do we want to strive for? How can we get the demon, this monk, off our back, so that we can have homes and go beyond saying I got a house? Excuse me. I had a lot of water just a minute ago. So we can go beyond saying I have a house. And these spirits go in. When these spirits go in there, they're going to come out. You're going to hear burping and farting. Because these spirits are providing this information. How can we get these demons off us so we can prosper? The demon of poverty. How? I'm going to do a video on how we can do it. You know what I'm saying? I do want y'all to watch Dr. Blakely. His videos. They're very informative, especially women. I like the one he said, when a man sleeps with a woman, he owns her soul. That's so true. That's why women find it difficult to get away from men who actually, physically abuse them, sexually abuse them, and eventually murder them. And it's because these hierarchies from these men are owning their souls. When you breaking free from that demon, you'll know it. You know how you can tell? You can tell because all of a sudden you see all of the different possibilities in life. You can see beyond just, let me get some quick sex, and let me get me a man, or, you know what I'm saying, let me get me a woman, let me watch a football game, let me watch a little TV, let me just do these little things, let me get me a little job. Let me get in a little car, a little house, something like that. Once you find yourself breaking these doors down, once you find yourself saying, you know, a car is cool, but I'm greater than that. A house is cool, I'm greater than that. I should have more because we came here to be free. Something I heard Infinite Water say. We came here to be free. Because on the other side, we don't have all of these privileges. No, it's not true that if you go to church every Sunday, you're going to get a starry crown. And you're going to sit at the right hand throne with Jesus. You're going to walk around heaven all day. Now, I don't believe it. That's not what the Spirit's been telling me. Hello? Okay? So, once you are at the point you are ready to really and truly live like you in heaven, because I believe this is about the only heaven we're going to experience. And I'm going to go further into that right now. Once you are ready to experience heaven, then you know you are releasing yourself from the bondages of the poverty of the demons of poverty. Okay, you should be thinking like this, and then they're still gonna be trying to booby trap all your shit, tear your truck up, tear your car down. You know what I'm saying? Tear your motherfucking house and dreams down. Keep your ass where you ain't got nothing. Where you just living in an apartment or living in a shelter or living wherever. Anywhere other than where you wants to be living. That is the demon of poverty. And you know when you are actually making leaps and bounds. Because what you should be saying, look, I got the car. I got the house. You should make wiser decisions with your money. Also, that demon fucks up your money. He makes you make horrible decisions with your money. Yeah, you said, I made $200. Yes. Did you really make $200? Because if you're going to take the $200 and blow it on snacks and blow it on just unnecessary things, you ain't made no money. You know, that's going to be gone. It's like you didn't make anything. Like I look over my life, all the money I made, I didn't make it. Because the demon of poverty fed off of that. Just to keep the elitist for, what should I be doing with my money? You're not ready until you're ready to get that demon of poverty off of you. Because them $200 should be invested. If you don't do but stash that money back, somebody said invest in bitcoins and cryptocurrency. If you're not doing anything but stashing that money back into some savings or something so you can eventually buy you land, you're gonna need some land. You ain't got no money. You didn't make any money. Okay? It was all an illusion. You got to be able to look back and say, with this $200, this is what I bought. Okay? You got to be able to show for what you have done with your earnings. And if you can't do that, then you are living under the illusion of the demon of poverty. Am I right, y'all? So we want to change that. I wish I could just really just get elaborate with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my $200 and I'm going to buy me a fireplace. It may come a time where the gas company may not be selling gas no more. You just never know. I got a fireplace, I can put wood in it. Oh, the gas is off. I can put wood in it. I can cook on it. See, you see what I'm saying? That $200 got to be seen. You got to go and say, I bought some with this money. Look, keep your lamps burning. I'm not through because see, with Jose, we're gonna turn him down, Katia, and all the rest of it. Keep that lantern going. Like I say, back in the days, the lantern is what we did in hoodoo, and anybody think that's ridiculous, it's because they have not been brought up in the South and they know nothing about hoodoo. That's why I say it's very important that while we're learning, we kind of keep our mouth shut. And it ain't good to be going on nobody's page, showing pages and stuff, typing comments showing your ignorance. Shh. We're going to be quiet, okay? Don't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because even myself, I'm still learning. So I don't want to go on nobody's page talking about, this is ridiculous, And then later on find out, oh, I made an ass of myself. Now I get it. You just don't get it yet. So the demon of poverty is lifting off of you. But you got a jinx demon too that works for the matrix, keep you down, that Perkins law. That keeps you from doing your thing. Let's talk about this demon. let's talk about how this, when you know this veil is lifted up off your head. Once you get to the point you're saying, hey, look, because I don't know, you might just want some land and just park your car and live in it. That's okay. You may just want a double wide. You may just want a RV to live in, because I'm going to get me an RV. I want an RV to go on the side of my house. I may take off on the road and want to spend a few days somewhere, and that gives me the ability to travel. I want to get a truck and a RV to hitch, where I can go from place to 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 place and just see things. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be in a place once that thing is off of you, where you're looking at other possibilities like RVs, recreational vehicles. I want you all to look at them, see how cool they are, see what you're missing. You're so busy working so hard, just getting the bare necessities just to make ends meet. That consumes your life, and there's so many people who have died, and all they saw was an 8-hour job every single day. They were somebody else's slave, making somebody else's dreams come true. I got that from Kaya. And she said, you're making somebody else's dreams to come true. I thought you was coming here to make your dreams come true. So you're going to find yourself, I want all of y'all to look up RVs and how cool they are. You don't have to get the most expensive. Ooh, my time running out. I want you all to look up just owning an airplane. Okay? You want a car? They want an airplane. They want a jumbo jet. Okay? They want a yacht. They want a boathouse. That's where my mind has been going. Why can't I have a boathouse? Why can't I get a loan and get me a boathouse? Why can't I don't want airplanes and stuff, but some of y'all may want a plane. The man owned this house had an airplane. They kept it out in that commercial storage shed on the side of my house. Look at other possibilities and let the demon of poverty know that he's not welcome into your vessel. And that shit been passed down from generation to generation to generation. That's how the children of the matrix keep you poor. And please subscribe and click the notification bell. Once again, I'm Spiritually Nima or Naima, the infamous wisdom witch. I am so glad that you all have come to get your gems, jewels, and golden nuggets. Okay? Behave yourself. Discipline is key. Okay? I've been under discipline since I've been working on Ochun's. I thought I had it over here. I didn't bring it over here with me. Since I'm through with a headband, so I'll be wearing that. If you're working with anything with her, you're going to have discipline. Okay? You're going to have discipline. Even in spirituality, we have to practice discipline and controlling our emotions, because our emotions are demons. We don't need to let them get the better of ourselves, okay? And if you have clients, let them see you well behaved. I know their minds are watching me. Shout out to all my clients that are watching, okay? Okay, y'all, I gotta let y'all go. Anything I'm missing out on? Dang, I wrote a lot of stuff down here. Oh, yeah, I talk about that later. I got some other stuff I need to discuss with y'all, because my time is running out, and I want to get a good bath and go ahead to bed, okay? The demon is not going to be feeding off my energy. I got to give me some rest. Ain't y'all got to get y'all some rest, too? I got to give me some sleep. I'm tired of setting up late at night. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these readings will keep you up late at night. I can't do it. Okay? Can't be setting up late at night. Got to get me some sleepy. Y'all, okay, I got a few people that want to get these. This right here was bought, but the ones that I'm doing, they are infused with supernatural powers. I have been wearing this, and people have been complimenting this. I wear it where I go. I am about my life all day long. I am a spiritual woman. You can see I am a spiritual woman. I'm just not sitting here just talking to you and just blowing off steam. This is real. The way you see me now is the way you will catch me in public. Okay? This is real. Be true to thine own self first, okay? Before we go any further, go anywhere. Outside of that, keep your grace. This is supernatural power. This is where your power comes from. Keep your hair growing. Don't cut your hair. These are the extensions to the cosmos, to the supernatural realm. Okay? I gotta go, y'all. Bye-bye.